I'm going to send you. Alright, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, so before we begin, okay, let's recite some prayer. Okay, mana umat berdua nak baca doa ni? Faris ada Faris?
Ada teacher.
Okay, Faris baca doa Faris.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka wa anshur alaina rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Rabbi asir wa la tu'asir ya karim. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Okay, so please make sure that everyone is switch on your camera, okay? Switch on your camera. Then we need to screenshot first before we begin our session. Okay. Please be ready. Ya Allah, Musli Akil. Kat mana tu Musli Akil? Musli Akil kat mana ni?
Sama dia je.
Ya?
Rumah.
Pollen Oh, pollen. Oh, pollen macam ni lah Okay, ready everyone? Okay, please smile the camera. Okay. Right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright. Okay, so bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we will continue with the VEC slot. Okay, the virtual educamp with English slot. Okay, before that, okay, let's welcome our principals, the other half, for joining us this morning. Okay, so today I'm going to focus on the format of the SPM. Okay, for the CEFR format. Okay. Alright, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, alright. So English 1119, okay, as we know, English 1119. Okay, last year, okay, before the CEFR format, before the KSSM format, okay, we have only 2 papers. Okay, we have paper 1, paper 2, and also we have ULBS, okay, for oral test. Oral test for focusing on mainly on speaking skills. But starting this year, okay, with the CEFR SPM, okay, you have 4 papers. Okay, kita recap balik, kita refresh balik. Okay, what are the 4 papers?
Paper 1.
Pandai, paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, paper 4. Anyone can answer that. Okay.
Writing.
Yes.
Writing.
Lagi.
Listening.
Okay, listening. Dayang tak tidur hari ni Good.
Speaking.
Yes, speaking. And
Writing.
writing lagi. And listening. Okay, hearing, listening, Azmi. Okay, so we have listening and speaking, and then reading and writing. Okay, so for listening and speaking, okay, if you have watched the the sharing by our Minister of Education. Okay, if you watch that, okay, you should know that, okay, your oral test will be conducted in February 2022. Okay, so listening and speaking will take place in February 2022. Meanwhile, reading and writing, considered as the written test, will be conducted in March 2022. Okay. So listening and speaking, okay. I will not touch these two papers yet. For this VEC, okay. This we will cover, okay, throughout our class. So same goes with reading, okay. So our focus today would be on writing today. Okay, so today we'll focus on writing. Okay. So we know that all the weightage for each paper is 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. So it is very important for you to brush up your speaking skills, your listening skills, your reading skills, and writing skills. Kalau before these people, students, or sometimes the teachers, they only focus on these two skills only, reading and writing, not so much on listening and speaking. But nowadays, in your SPM, you need to focus on all skills. All right, that is why when we did the project-based learning last time, we did your speaking assessment last time, presenting your work. That's why I advise you to speak in English. But because when you are at home and you haven't been in the school for a long time, you feel more comfortable presenting in Malay. Sedangkan it is your PBD assessment. Okay, so let's continue with writing paper. Okay, so English 1119 writing. Okay, so we have 3 parts. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Okay, each part has 20 marks. Okay, 20 marks for each part. Nampak macam sama je kan? So, time allocation for this part is 1 hour and 30 minutes. So by right, you see 1 hour and 30 minutes, 3 parts. How much time would you allocate for each part? Berapa tempoh masa you nak allocate untuk setiap part? Nak jawab. You have 1 hour 30 minutes, 3 parts, 3 writing sections. How long?
1 jam.
Yes?
1 jam.
30 minit.
Yes. Yes, 30 minutes for each part.
Based
Ya.
on
Ya.
Oh, based on the question. So 30 minutes for each part. 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. 30 minutes for part 1, 30 minutes for part 2, 30 minutes for part 3.
Betul.
Okay. We'll see. Okay, tengok. So part 1 is short communicative message. Okay, in other words, you can write email. Okay. So writing email in about, kita tukar warna sikit lah. 80 words. 80 patah perkataan. Okay, next we move on to part 2, guided writing. Okay, as for guided writing, you have to write uh, 120 to 150 if I'm not mistaken. Let me check first. Okay. 120 to 150 words. Okay, you see the numbers, okay, the word count is increasing. Alright, so part 3, extended writing, you have to write between 200 words to 250 words. Okay, so nampak kan perbezaan dia punya markah tu. Okay, so now again we go back. Is it logic for you to allocate 30 minutes for each part? Now considering that we know the number of words that you need to write for each part. Class?
No.
Yes? So it's not logic lah, it's not fair actually. Okay, for writing short communicative message, you're going to spend half an hour to write such a short essay kan, betul tak? Okay, so what we can do is that perhaps you need to reduce the number. Okay, this one boleh lah 30 minutes. So this one maybe in around 20 minutes, so that you have here 40 minutes. Alright, ataupun if you can write part 1 within 15 minutes lagi bagus. Okay, so that you can allocate more time, okay, for part 2 and part 3. Okay, so that is time allocation. Okay, time allocation, time management is very important. Okay, sebab this is what the candidate normally fail to do. Okay, kalau SPM sebelum ni, okay, they only have, for writing they only have 2 questions. Ada 2 soalan sahaja. Okay, section A and section B. Alright, section A is directed writing and section B is guided writing, which section A consists of 35 marks and section B 50 marks. Okay, so what happened was, okay, walaupun tengok nampak lah, okay, markah dia memanglah jauh beza kan. This one is 60 marks only. Alright, the previous SPM they have 35, 50, 85 marks. Okay, time allocation pun berbeza. But then again, what happen when you fail to plan your time, you fail to manage your time, is that they spend too much time on writing section A, yang 35 markah tadi ni. So when it comes to section B, they will not have enough time. Sedangkan section B is 50 marks. So section B dia akan tulis cincai boncai sahaja, and then not enough time to check. Alright, so kebanyakan akan kurang markah kat situ lah, rugilah. Alright, so you need to allocate your time based on the, kalau kat sini kita tak boleh ikut marks. Okay, tak boleh ikut marks. Sebab apa? Marks dia sama. So based on the word count. So kita nampak kat situ pemberatan dia. Okay, so kenapa? Why? 80 markah pun 80 perkataan, 80 words pun 20 marks, 250 words pun 20 marks. Alright. Now, I will explain why. Okay, kenapa dia jadi macam ni. Okay, kejap lagi kita pergi balik dekat slide ni. Yeah. I'm going to share with you the slides. Okay. Let's look at this. Okay, nampak ni
Nampak.
Alright, so ni yang tadi yang I dah terangkan tadi, the SPM writing test component. Kita tengok kat situ 1 hour and 30 minutes, 3 items. Okay, and the paper is targeting B1 to B2 CAFR range. Okay, so CAFR, okay, terang balik. Kita ada A1, A2, B1, B2, C1 and C2. So we are going to go up. So the higher your level is, the better. So our target for paper paper writing is for B1, B2. Okay. Now, okay. Kita balik. So kenapa markah sama for different writing tasks? Okay, so if you look here, okay, if you look here, apa kata merah lah. Okay, this email in about 80 words, okay, level dia adalah A2. Meanwhile, a standard writing task, okay, part 3, 200 to 150 words, level dia adalah B2. Maknanya, yang mana level yang paling senang, yang mana level yang paling susah?
Itu senang.
Yes? Itu maknanya part 1 lah kan?
Part 1.
Part 1.
Yes.
Okay, sebab apa level dia A2. Tadi kita dah tengok. Okay, kat sini. Okay, A1, B2. Okay. So, for part 1, for you to score, okay, sorry. For you to score 17 to 20 is very easy. Senang sangat nak score 17 to 20. Sekejap lagi saya tunjuk kenapa senang nak score. Okay. Meanwhile, for part 2, tengok level dia B1, sederhana. Okay. So you probably could score between 15 to 20. Depending on your level, your performance level, you punya language skills. Meanwhile, B2, nak dapat 17 ni memang susah. Only the good ones yang boleh dapat. So kalau yang mana yang level sederhana, you might get between 12 to 20, range dia. Sebab apa level dia dah semakin susah. Okay. Yang kita tengok. Okay. Kenapa dia kata level dia semakin susah? Okay. Your assessment will be based on this. Content, communicative achievement, organization and language. Okay. So content ni basically apa yang soalan tanya, apa yang soalan minta, whatever is in the question you bagi, you can straight away dapat 4 to 5. Tak ada masalah. Okay. Communicative achievement, how straightforward your idea is. Okay, I always stress on this. Okay. When you write, you selalu beat around the bush. Pusing sana, pusing, tak sampai-sampai lagi maksud. Okay. But if you go straightforward, whatever the question asks, you bagi direct sahaja, jelas, pemeriksa faham. You can easily get 5 to 4. Okay, and the organization, how you organize your ideas, the use of linkers, sequence connectors. Okay, nak bagi your essay is coherent. Okay, from one line to from one sentence to another sentence, from one paragraph to another paragraph. Semua lancar sahaja. Okay, you can get 5. Language, bahasa, your tenses, your spelling, your vocabulary used. Okay, pun sama. Okay, so kalau kat sini, kita tengok. This is for part 1. Okay, for part 1, kita tengok kat sini. Kalau you level yang sederhana ni B1 ni level sederhana lah. You boleh score between 5 to 4 for each category. So katakanlah you dapat 4, minimum 4. Content memang senang dapat 5 part 1 ni. Okay. So let's say your C is 5, CA is 4, organization is 4, language is 4. Okay, dah berapa you dapat? Berapa?
17. 17.
17 out of 20. Tapi yang kata tadi, nak dapat 17 ni memang senang. Okay, nak dapat 17 memang senang. Okay. So siapa yang level up ni memang confirm lah dia akan dapat 5 lah. Memang dia akan dapat 20 lah. So kat sini lah kita akan tahu dekat mana you punya tahap. Where is your level? What is your level in English? Is it A2? Is it B1? Or is it B2? Sebab the objective the CAFR objective for you is that by the end you finish your Form 5, you should be able to be at B2. Okay, kena berada di B2. Okay. Now. Okay. So, I'm not going to focus on the marks for each lah kan. Okay. Ada lagi satu I nak share kejap lagi. Okay. Alright. So kat sini kita terangkan dululah apa itu content, communicative achievement, organization and language. Okay. Apa lagi ya? Can you see? Okay. Dapat nampak? Okay. Mesti okay nampak? Okay. This is assessment for part 1. Okay, itu yang saya kata. Dia nak dapat 5 senang. Why? All content is relevant to the task. Soalan minta, okay, macam you punya exam last year, nak piknik, okay, where, what activities to do, what else to bring. Okay, can you hear me or not? Dengar tak?
Dengar.
Ya, dengar.
Sebab dia semua senyap je, I macam dah cemas. I cakap seorang. Okay. Alright. So you have, let's say, okay, soalan minta ada 4 perkara ni kan, kita punya exam last year kan. You should still remember lah kan. Okay, you mention about going to picnic, you mention about where you're going for your picnic, you mention the activities that you would do there, and what else to bring. You mention 4 perkara ni, ada semua, terus you dapat 5. Okay, melainkan kalau you tak cicir je, akan you dapat 3 ni. Alright. 4 is when you are more than 3 but not yet a 5. So maka dia akan 4 lah tengah-tengah. Okay, communicative achievement when you produce a text that communicate straightforward ideas. Jelas. Okay, bukannya bila baca tu, apa dia cakap ni pusing baca 2-3-4 kali. Kalau baca sampai 2-3-4 kali tak dapat dah 5. Okay. And reasonably appropriate. So you give some reasons lagi. In fact, you add some reasons why you want to go there. Okay, contohnya. Right, so we dapat 5. And then organization simple connectors. Simple connectors ni macam tu lah. And, so, but, because. Okay, and then ada some cohesive devices. Okay, and then the language. Use basic vocab. Basic vocab je, tak ada bombastic apa pun. Simple grammatical form with good degree of control means less error, kurang kesalahan. Ada salah, still there is error, but it doesn't, see, what errors are noticeable, the meaning can still be determined. So walaupun ada error, ada language error there, but the reader can still understand you. Boleh dapat 5. Sebab tu senang sangat nak score part 1. Next we look at the writing assessment for part 2. So part 2, kalau kita tengok kat sini, content masih lagi sama macam part 1. All content relevant to the task. Okay, target reader is fully informed. So nak dapat 5 or 4 memang senang. Okay, but here, kita tengok kat sini bukan sekadar straightforward dah. Dah tambah lagi, hold the target reader's attention. Maksudnya, satu menarik perhatian, menarik lah, kerana you menarik. Jadi kalau you punya fokus tu pun tak ada buat the reader semacam kejap cakap yang ni, kejap cakap yang ni, no. Maknanya you stick to the point. Tak ada lari daripada tajuk ke apa ke semua. And then menarik minat pembaca. Okay. Dan lebih kurang sama lah, cuma dia dah up sikit. Okay, text, okay, organization. Kat sini dia dah tambah well organized, coherent, variety of cohesive devices. Kalau tadi kita tengok simple. So kalau simple tadi, simple basic cohesive devices tadi duduk kat mana? Duduk kat 3. Meaning to say, kalau tadi for part 1 you dapat 5 for organization, tiba part 2 you dapat 3 je. Jangan terkejut lah. Okay. It is not possible. Sebab apa? Dekat part 2 ni, you simple connectors tadi, daripada tadi dah turun pergi kepada 3 marks. Sebab apa? For you to score 5 marks, you need to have variety of cohesive devices, pelbagai. Okay. Next, the language. Okay. Kalau tadi, kita tengok tadi, simple grammatical form, good degree of control, errors, ada errors tapi still meaning can be determined. Dah duduk dekat 3. Nak dapat 5, how to score 5? Now, range of everyday vocabulary. Okay. And then ada inappropriate use of less common lexemes. Meaning to say ada beberapa perkataan yang mungkin agak macam bombastic tapi mungkin kurang tepat penggunaan dia. Ada attempt tapi kurang tepat penggunaan dia. Okay. And then we use range of simple and some complex grammatical forms. Sebab kita ada simple sentences, kita ada compound sentences, kita ada complex sentences. So ada mixture of these sentence types, sentence structures. Okay. While errors do not impede communication. Less error. Again, ada juga error tapi tidak mengganggu maksud. Okay. Alright. Next for part 5. Part 5 pula. Part 3. Now, again, all content is relevant to the task. Target reader is fully informed. Sama. So again, for content memang boleh you nak score so long that you stick to the question, you answer the question, you give what the question asks you to write about. Okay. Memang boleh dapat 5. Cumanya dia again masalah dia dekat CA, O dengan L. Communicative achievement, organization dengan language. Sebab kat sini, okay, kalau kita tengok tadi, for readers attention, dia dah tambah lagi. Communicate with ease. Fulfill all the communicative purposes. Memang lancar je karangan tu. Jelas. Tak ada nak baca 2-3 kali. Alright? Organization. Well organized. Coherent, variety of cohesive devices, and generally good effect. Ada pertambahan lagi. Sebab apa kalau kita tengok tadi? Yang dekat mana, yang 5 marks dekat part 2 tadi semua dah turun pergi 3. Okay. Use convention of the communicative task. Apa ni semua ni dah jadi 3 marks. Okay. Variety of cohesive devices ni semua dah jadi 3 marks. Okay. 5 marks semua, dia dah makin tinggi level dia. Language. Range of vocab, less common lexis appropriately. Kalau tadi you guna less common lexis, perkataan-perkataan yang kita jarang guna tapi mungkin inappropriate. Maksudnya tak bersesuaian dengan keadaan, you boleh dapat 5. Tapi sekarang ni bila you guna perkataan-perkataan yang jarang digunakan, it must be used appropriately. Mesti penggunaannya adalah tepat dan bersesuaian. Okay, and then use range of simple, complex grammatical form with control and flexibility. Meaning to say possibility of no errors at all. Tak ada salah langsung. Okay, dan kalau salah pun kita anggap sebagai occasional slips. Occasional slip ni maksudnya kita faham when you write in such limited time frame, okay, akan ada macam bila tulis kita cicih sikit. Tapi sikit dia macam ni lah ni. Okay, sini sikit, sini sikit, sini sikit. Tu je. Yang lain memang smooth, perfect. Memang tak ada apa-apa. Ni. So, 5. So, that is what yang dia kata ni target dia B2. Maknanya siapa yang boleh dapat skor dia 20 tu, for this part, level dia adalah B2. Okay. Alright now. So we are not going to go about the content communicative achievement organization language ke apa ke. So today I'm going to focus on part 2 and part 3, how to write. Okay, how to write. So kita pergi balik dekat slide yang tadi. Okay, so far jelas, ada soalan tak?
Ada.
Okay.
Jelas.
Tentang peraturan pemakahan ni semua. Okay, where was it? Okay, alright. Zuhair ada Zuhair?
Zuhair, ya.
Ada okay, ada Zuhair. Okay. Alright. So kita tengok balik kat sini. Alright, macam kata tadi we are going to focus on part 3. Tapi kita akan touch and go kejap lah part 1 dengan part 2. So part 1 writing email, apa benda yang kita kena ada? Kita kena ada greeting. Contoh greeting apa?
Bagi salam.
Hi.
How are you?
Kan berapa kali saya cakap. Okay, so for English papers, avoid to show any religious statement, sentiment, maknanya apa nama ni? Avoid using Assalamualaikum, okay, Alhamdulillah. Why? Because these are not English word. Okay, these are not English word. Okay, nanti akan kacau you punya language mark lah nanti. Alright, so it must be written in English. Okay, so how do we greet? In your daily basis kan, seharian tu boleh lah guna Assalamualaikum kan. Okay, jelas Ciput? Jelas Ciput? Apa benda dia bebel-bebel tu tak tahulah tu kan. Okay, alright. So how do we greet?
Hi.
Hi, hello. Okay, and then we continue with giving polite phrases. Macam mana polite phrases?
How are you?
Yes, how are you kan? Alright.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning tu masuk greeting. Okay, tapi kalau you letak good morning macam logik tak? Mungkin you send the email in the morning but the person might read it at night. So sesuai ke?
Tak.
Okay, because you are not giving a speech yang memang at the same the audience is going to be at the same timeline with you kan. Alright. So greeting tadi dah hi, hello. Okay, so the polite phrases such as how are you? Alright, thank you. Thank you for sending me your email, and then you state your purpose, why you write this email. Okay, depending on the stimulus given lah. And then you add more details, more information, and finally signing off. Very simple. 80 kata-kataan je pun. Okay. Next, part 2 is descriptive essay. The descriptive essay, the keyword here is, apa keyword dia?
Describe.
Yes, describe. Jadi bila describe tu kita kena describe lah kan. Give everything in detail lah dengan jelas. So apa yang kita kena jaga untuk part 2 is that your tenses. Kita kena tahu sama ada nak guna present tense ke, past tense ke, future tense ke. But normally when describing things, you are actually describing it in present. Okay, melainkan soalan tu cerita tentang pengalaman yang lepas, then we use, what tense do we use?
Past.
Yes, past tense. Very good. Okay, and then we add more details. Okay, sebab ni kita nak kata tu apa si A tadi kan, and then linkers and connectors. Okay, next part 3. Part 3, dia ada berapa soalan part 3?
2.
Hati je 2. Yes, Ciput. 3. Takut-takut je. Okay. 3 question, but how many essay do you have to write for part 3?
Only one.
Yes, only
One.
one. So part 3, there are 3 questions, but you are going to write one essay only. Okay, so what are the questions? Macam mana rupa soalan yang akan keluar? It can be a report, it can be article, it can be a review, it can be a story. Okay, so kalau kita tengok kat sini, all these 4 essays, they have a specific format. Dia ada format dia, report format dia lain, artikel format dia lain, review format dia lain, and story pun format lah juga. Maksudnya kaedah penulisan dia lah. Alright. Okay, walaupun tak adalah markah spesifik. You don't have the specific marks for format. Tak macam the previous SPM. Previous SPM for directed writing memang dia ada markah format. Dia ada markah content, dia ada markah language. But now, you punya peragihan markah is based on content, communicative achievement, organisation and language. Alright, 4 ni. Dia tak ada pun sebut pasal format. But when you know the format, then you will know how to write. Okay, and you will know, when you know how to write, then you will know, okay, the tenses to be used. You will know the tone. Maksudnya whether it's a formal language or informal language. Okay, normally report, kalau report, you send a report to your principal, you're going to use, are you going to use formal language or informal language?
Formal.
Yes, you use formal language because you are writing to your principal. Bukannya you write to your friend. Takkanlah dekat principal you cakap, I want je. Kan, betul tak? Alright, so you use formal language. Okay, I would like to, contohnya. Alright, okay, and then story, the tense. When we write a story, what tense are we going to use?
Last week.
Last week. Tense, our tense. Tense ni dia ada present, past, future. Mana satu?
Pas.
Yes, past tense. Okay. Sebab apa? It already happened in the past. Story mesti benda tu dah berlaku. Kalau benda tak berlaku, kita tak boleh cerita. Can you tell me what happened tomorrow?
No.
Cannot. Alright. Okay. So while we write a review, what tenses are we going to use? What tense are we going to use? Present tense, past tense, future tense?
Past.
Depending. Kenapa depending?
Because it is review.
Because it is review. Okay, cuba ingat balik kita buat exercise or review last time. Apa benda yang kita kena ada in the first paragraph? What are you going to write in the first paragraph?
Introduction.
Yelah memang introduction. Tapi what kind of introduction yang you nak masuk? Okay, you akan cerita a little bit about the story. Betul tak? A little bit about the movie. Ni kalau movie.
Yes.
So, when we talk about the movie that you have watched, you dah tengok. So, kita guna apa?
Past tense.
Past tense. Yes, we use past tense. Alright. So, if we talk the movie in general, secara general, siapa pelakon dia ke lah, apalah semua. So, kita nak guna past tense ke, present tense ke, future tense?
Present.
You boleh guna mana-mana. You boleh guna present tense, you boleh guna past tense. And then you nak buat recommendation. You nak cadangkan kepada kawan you. You nak guna present tense, past tense, future tense. Mana satu?
Present.
You boleh guna present, you boleh guna future tense.
Future.
Okay? Alright, sebab apa? Yang nanti orang akan buat. Betul tak? Maknanya dia nak tengok nanti, bukan tengok sekarang kan. So you can use present tense, simple present tense. You can also use future tense. That is why untuk review dia punya tenses dia depend. Depending on what you are writing about. Okay? And again, you need to include details and you must have linkers and connection. Okay, kenapa kan penting sangat linkers and connection? Sebab you ada markah untuk organisation. Okay, kalau previous SPM, dia tak tengok sangat linkers connections ni. Connection lah. Connectors ni dia tak tengok sangat. Jadi penggunaan dia tu tepat je. Right? But CEFR dia mau fokuskan kepada organisation. How you organize your ideas in one paragraph how you organize one paragraph to another paragraph, dia punya coherent dia. Okay, lancar je. Maknanya daripada point A to point B to point C, and macam mana cakap, kalau daripada atas you cerita tentang zebra, sampai bawah mesti pasal zebra. Okay, you tak boleh first paragraph zebra, second paragraph giraffe, third paragraph lion, tiba conclusion alligator. Cannot. Walaupun semua tu all about animals, but the question asks you to write about zebra. Okay, tu yang pentingnya ada linkers and connectors to make sure that you are on the right track. Okay, so now how to write these two parts? Sebab ada masalah normally, your problem is that you don't know how to write. Betul tak? Tengok je soalan.
Betul.
Nak tulis apa tak tahu. Kan tengok je lah, termenung je. Okay. So you will spend about 5 to 10 minutes doing survey kan. Tengok luar dulu berapa orang lalu, mencari ilham kan. Tu yang kadang dia tunggu wahyu tu turun. Kan? Wahyu turun dalam bentuk mimpi kan. Okay. So you'll be wasting time because you don't know what to write, how to start. Okay. Tapi once you are able to start, then you can write. But all in all, whatever that you need is time management and planning. Mesti kena ada plan. Okay, bila tengok soalan kan mesti tahu nak kena plan apa benda yang you nak tulis. Okay, so I'm going to introduce to you, okay, one writing technique that this one I have been, I tried this with last year's SPM candidates. Hopefully lah next week we are going to see the result macam mana. Okay, if the results are satisfying, maknanya memang teknik ni menjadilah, but somehow I find that this technique pun I belajar sebenarnya, make it easier especially for those who are weak at writing in starting your in helping you to write your essays. Okay, where is it now? Okay. Okay, I'm going to share a slide. Okay, yang keluar tu. Alright. So this technique is Kona and 6 tools in writing. Okay, this is taken from Mr. Zanurin. Ni cikgu cemedang dekat Kedah. Okay, so he introduced this technique, okay, for writing. Okay, so what is Kona and 6 tools? We will begin with Kona dulu. Okay, sebelum tu kita tahu ke Kona ni apa Kona? Dan saya salah Kona ni. Ada yang tahu ke maksud Kona?
Tak tahu.
Tak tahu? Kona tak tahu. Oh, kemahiran?
Kona tak tahu.
Kemahiran apa?
Kemahiran lah.
Tak tahu.
Okay, for kemahiran. O for onta. Pandai lah. Okay. So, now, how to write better. Okay, so how to write better. So before we know how, we must understand our problem. We need to acknowledge our problem. We need to identify our problem. Then we will be able to solve the problem. Okay. Kalau kita tak tahu masalah kita, macam contoh saya tanya, okay, what is your problem? Kenapa you tak boleh tulis? Entahlah, tak tahulah. Then how am I supposed to help you? Okay. So you need to know your problem. What makes you stumble? Apa yang menyebabkan you macam stuck. Tak tahu nak tulis. Tak boleh nak tulis. Alright? So you need to understand why. Okay, so selalunya apa masalah you yang menyebabkan you tak boleh nak menulis?
Grammar.
Okay, masalah grammar. Okay, lagi takkanlah sebab grammar tu yang tak boleh nak tulis.
Vocab tak ada.
Vocab.
Vocab.
Vocab. Masalah bila tak ada vocab. When you don't get the words, tu yang you stuck, betul tak? Because you think in Malay. When you write, you think in Malay. Lepas tu boleh lah. Okay, dia menjadi. Okay, dia, he or she. Menjadi, alamak, menjadi apa pula dah. Menjadi. You stuck at that.
Become.
Okay lah, tahu become je lah. Nak ni bagi contoh. Okay, contoh you tak tahu menjadi. Okay, file lah tukar. Terpulang. Terpulang. Tak tahu pula terpulang apa. So you pergi pulang kampung. Terpulang. So he kampung. Boleh ke? Tak. So kadang-kadang terpulang tu lain. Okay, so you start dekat perkataan terpulang tu apa. So you cannot write. You pun duduk lah kat situ. Okay. Why? Because you don't have the vocab. Grammar tak sangat, bukan masalah sangat pun grammar sebenarnya. Okay, grammar basically apa? Singular, plural, present tense, past tense, future tense, continuous, perfect ke apa ke, betul tak? Itu je grammar. But then the problem here is with your vocab. You don't have enough vocab. So, when we don't have enough vocab, we use this Kona writing technique. Basically Kona ni, Kona lah. Kona. Tak dapat yang ni, kita Kona tang ni. Macam you bila tanya, okay. Kenapa tak siap soalan? You Kona. Malam tadi, saya bukan tak siap teacher. Satu je tinggal. Nak tanya kenapa tak siap? You Kona pergi tang lain kan. Tak menjawab soalan. So kat writing ni pun you boleh Kona juga. Okay. Macam mana kita nak Kona dia? Okay. Kona means we find alternative sentences. When we don't know the word, we find the alternative for that word. Okay? Kita cari dia punya alternative sentence dia. Okay? Macam mana nak cari alternative? The main point is that we get the idea. Kita tahu idea dia. Apa kita nak cakap. Okay? Yang penting, it has the same meaning and we use the existing vocab that we have. Gunakan maksud yang penting, maksud dia sama. Yang kita nak sampaikan tu sama. Dan kita gunakan apa vocab yang kita ada. Okay. So, sometimes, walaupun kalau dalam bahasa Melayu yang you fikir tu, it might need only one sentence. But when you want to explain it in English, you might need 2 to 3 sentences to explain that idea. Maksudnya lebih lah daripada ni. Kalau dalam bahasa Melayu, satu je ayat dia. Tapi sebab you tak tahu kan, because of that one vocab you tak tahu, you need to explain in 2 to 3 sentences. Okay? Alright. Contoh. Okay, now. Saya kagum dengan kehebatan dia. Now, everyone try to write your sentence.
I'm impressed.
Tak. Okay, cuba tulis dekat apa chat box. Tulis kat chat box.
PM je.
Tak, bukan PMI. Chat box dekat ni lah, Google Meet ni. Okay, saya kagum dengan kehebatan dia. Cuba tulis. Ada tak? Kan tu dah mencarilah tu kagum apa, kagum kehebatan apa. Okay, Syakira dah bagi I amazed with her greatness. Okay, yang lain I'm impressed with her or his skill. Okay, good. Okay, lain impressed with her power. Power sebab hebat, power lah. Okay, good. I proud with his power. Okay. Tu betul direct translation lah ni. Okay, ada lagi? Dengan menulis. Faizah dan Nisha ada tak ni? Faizah dan Nisha?
Ada teacher.
Oh ada, Alhamdulillah. Okey, perniagaan semalam nampak tak masuk?
Saya dah buat kat Google Meet tapi tak ada siapa yang ni accept.
Tak ada siapa yang accept. Okey. Alright. I'm proud with her or his greatness. Okey, kita tengok kat sini. Yang sepatutnya adalah, okay, I was amazed with his greatness. Jadi siapa yang lebih kurang sama tu baguslah. Okay, so kagum maksud dia amazed, kehebatan is greatness. Okay, siapa yang hampir lebih kurang sama ni baguslah. Okay, I was amazed, I was impressed with his or her greatness. Tapi anda kata you tak tahu kagum dengan kehebatan ni, kita nak kona dia, you boleh tulis. So selain kagum, you boleh buat kata you hormat. You hormat dia. Kenapa you hormat dia? Apa kehebatan dia? Sebab dia baik. Sebab dia bagus. Dia lelaki yang sangat hebat. Saya suka dia. Semua orang hormat dia. Ni yang kona ni tadi. You give the reason. Okay? Selain kagum, bila you kagum, meaning you hormat. Kenapa you hormat? Okay, kenapa dia hebat? Sebab bila semua orang hormat dia, dia hebat lah, betul tak? Okay, so now, saya sangat hormati dia, dia sangat bagus. Okay, you can choose that one, that sentence. Okay, so itu ada 2 sentences. Dan dia seorang lelaki yang hebat, saya sangat suka dia, semua orang hormati dia. Ni ada 3 sentences. Now try to write this in English. Cuba you tulis pula yang ni dalam bahasa Inggeris. Right? Okay, the blue one or the green one? Mana ada yang nak cuba tak tulis ni? Cuba kat mana ni? Siapa yang nak cuba ni? Tulis. Maksudnya, Imam. Imam cuba buat ayat Imam.
Okey, sekejap teacher. Pakai warna biru teacher kan? Yang saya sangat hormati dia.
Okay, you nak pakai yang biru boleh?
Sekejap.
Lah, tadi buat apa Imam?
I respect I very respectful to her.
I very respectful to her. Okay.
Saya sangat hormati dia because he so good. He so good.
Tadi her, ni he pula.
Because he so good. Dia sangat bagus.
Saya rasa I think Imam ni tak boleh guna yang biru. You kena pakai yang hijau.
Yang mana teacher?
Okay. Dia seorang lelaki yang hebat. Apa?
He is a good man.
Okay. He is a good man. He is a great man. Saya sangat suka dia.
I very love.
You never put the very in front.
I like
Really like.
Yes. I like him very much.
I like him
Okay.
very much.
Semua orang hormati dia.
Everyone,
Everyone is respect.
Everyone respect.
everyone respect him.
Everyone respect him.
Respect him.
Him.
Okay.
Him.
So he is cumanya bila kita buat in past tense. So he was a very great person. He was very great. I liked him very much and everyone respected him. Kalau yang the blue one tu, I respected him very much. He was very good. He was very great. Okay. So, itu maksud yang kita nak sampaikan tentang saya kagum dengan kehebatan dia. Next, example 2. Nah, ni bagi contoh tadi I really respected him. He was really good. He was a great man. I really liked him. Everyone respected him. Okay, example 2. Remaja itu tidak mengenali saya. How to write this? Remaja itu tidak mengenali saya.
Bad boy.
Okay, write down. Dah siapa nak yang bertukang tu?
Faham.
Okay, so the teenager do not know me. The teenager didn't know me. The teenager doesn't recognize me. Okay, alright. Yang ni macam senang je kan? Okay. Okay, good to see that Aina you know how to use the word recognize. Okay, yang sepatutnya adalah the youth or the teenager did not recognize me. Yang paling tepat kat sini Aina lah. Cumanya remember, okay, we write in past tense. Sebab apa kita nak kata kepada story tadi. Okay, story ke descriptive tadi ke apa ke, okay, in past tense. Okay, so the youth or the teenager did not recognize me. Tapi kalau you tak tahu remaja, you tak tahu mengenali, apa yang kita boleh buat?
Kona.
The young boy. Kita kenal lah remaja. So kita tahu remaja ni muda. Betul? Jadi bila muda kita bolehlah guna the adjective the young boy.
The young man.
Ataupun the young man did not know me. So apa yang kebanyakan tadi ni semua dah kona lah ni. Dah pandai kona. Sebab most of you know what is teenager but you don't know the word recognize, mengenali. So you tahu konsep mengenali is kenal. Kenal, tahu. Okay, kalau tak kenal maka tak tahu. Jadi tahu is no. So you dah kona lah tu. He did not know my name. Ni lagi satu kona. Maksudnya bila orang tu tak kenal you, dia tak tahu nama you. So he did not know my name. Ni paling level paling rendah lah sebab tak tahu. Young boy pun tak tahu, the young man pun tak tahu, dia guna he je terus. Pun tak ada masalah. Okay? Dah pandai kona. Okay, kita tengok example 3. Kakak saya menangis terisak-isak. Apa terisak-isak ni kan? Okay, cuba try. My sister crying very bad. My sister crying hardly. My sister was crying badly. My sister is crying badly. Okay. Alright. Satu lagi. Baguslah yang mencuba ni kan, mencuba tulis ni kan. Okay, ada lagi tak yang nak cuba? Sebelum saya buka jawapan dia. Siapa pula yang buat kelas dekat dapur tu? Tolong tumbuk apa ni? My sister sob. Wow, Waiz. Waiz Google dulu ke apa ni Waiz? Hebatlah Waiz tahu kata sob. Ada lah yang nak tulis ke my sister is ke ke? Okey, kita tengok jawapan dia Yang paling tepat. My sister sob. Jawapan Waiz lah paling tepat. Hebat Waiz ni. Okey, sob is already indicating menangis teresak-esak. You see, English sometimes just only need one word to explain things that is in Malay sampai 2-3 perkataan. Okay, kejap Hello? Okay. Alright. So, yang paling tepat adalah sob. Okay, tapi apa alternatif tadi? So, kita tengok ramai yang dah start kona kan? My sister cried loudly. My sister ataupun tak tahu nak tulis apa cried loudly ni. My sister was very sad. She did not stop crying. Yalah, kalau teresak-esak ni kan tak berhenti-henti, tersedu-sedan, tak berhenti-henti kan? So, my sister was very sad. She did not stop crying. Okay, so very good lah. Okay, ramai dah boleh tercapai the second level tu okay lah. Maknanya kita ada the first level yang paling tepat. The second level ni dah start kona level 1 and then the third one is kona level 3. Okay, good. Now, but remember, okay, when you write you need to do not put more than one idea in a sentence. Jangan lebih daripada satu idea dalam satu ayat. Bukan satu perangan satu ayat. Okay, sebabnya bila you letak lebih idea dalam satu ayat, nanti you punya maksud akan lari and you will create more mistake, more error. Okay, now kita bagi contoh ayat Melayu. Ni ayat dalam bahasa Melayu selalu yang korang buat lah ni panjang berjela, betul tak?
Ya.
Lelaki jahat itu merenung saya. Siapa tu? Okey, lelaki jahat itu merenung saya tanpa henti sehinggakan saya berasa risau yang dia akan menyerang saya atau cuba menculik saya. One sentence. Tapi kalau you tengok kat sini ada berapa idea?
3.
Tiga. Okey. Tiga tu apa? Tiga tu apa? The first one apa? Idea yang pertama.
Merenung.
Merenung
Saya tanpa henti.
Lelaki jahat itu merenung saya tanpa henti. So one. Idea kedua.
Sehinggakan saya
berasa risau yang
Saya berasa risau yang dia akan menyerang saya. Okey, ataupun saya berasa risau. Okey, idea yang ketiga.
Menculik saya.
Dia akan menyerang saya atau menculik saya atau dia akan cuba menculik saya. So we can break this into 3 ataupun sebenarnya you can break into 4 sentences. Ada 4 idea sebenarnya. Rasa risau, dia akan menyerang saya, dia akan cuba menculik saya. Okay, so boleh pecah kepada 3 atau 4. Alright. So you don't put everything in one sentence when you write in English. Sebab apa, bila you letak benda dalam BI mulalah akan jadi tunggang langgang. Okay, jadi cuba buat ayat ni dalam bahasa Inggeris. Try to use kona in English. Okay, cuba buat ayat ni. So kita break them into few sentences. So cuba buat ayat. Syakira tolong mutekan mic.
Sorry teacher, tak perasan.
Okay. Alright. Nak on balik Syakira. Okay. Dah ada yang tulis jawapan dah ke?
Teacher, sekali ke?
Ya?
Sekali ke apa je?
What do you mean by
Gabungkan ke apa?
sekali ke? Gabungkan.
Gabungkan sekali ke?
Baca tengok kat situ apa dia kata. Break them into few sentences.
Pecahkan.
Ya, kan dah kata you cannot write one idea, too many ideas in one sentence. So you have to break them. Pecahkan. So daripada ayat bahasa Melayu ni dalam satu ayat, pecahkan dia menjadi ayat-ayat yang berbeza. Tanpa mengubah maksud
Benda deep.
Tulis macam Adib dengan Aina ni Jadi tak terputus lah ayat you. Adalah full stopnya. Okay, good. Okay, good. To stole me. Stole, curi. Okay, Syahira. Ini kona lagi perkataan stole tu. Okay. Stole is past tense for steal. Okay. Ni tak curi orang, ni colik orang. Okay. Alright. Okay, good. Alright. So now, a good student, okay, yang mana yang bagus, you might be able to write this into 2 sentences lah. Okay, yang mana yang lemah mungkin dia akan break into 3 to 4 sentences. Okay, alright, good. Okay, kita tengok jawapan yang paling tepat dia. The Batman was staring or was looking at me non-stop. Full stop. I started to get worried. I started to feel worried. Saya mula berasa risau. I was scared that he would attack me. I was scared that he would kidnap me. Ataupun I was scared that he would attack me and kidnap me. Pun boleh. Alright. So I could see that here you are almost on the right track. Hampir sama. Wanted to hurt me. Okay, tak tahu menyerang apa. Tak tahu attack tapi tahu hurt kan. Waiz selalu kecewa. Dia tahu perkataan hurt. Okay, so dia guna hurt. Pun tak ada masalah. Tak lari maksud. Betul tak? Hurting people, attacking people sama je maksud. Betul?
Betul.
So kat situ Waiz dia dah kona lah. Baguslah Waiz dia pandai kona. Kan? Okay. So we could see that here you dah boleh dah nak menulis. Walaupun you tak tahu pun ayat tu kalau tadi kalau tanpa kona tadi macam manalah you nak buat everything in one sentence kan. Okay. So it's good improvement. Now. Okay, so exercise. Okay, use kona to construct sentences that have the same meaning. Question 1. Okay, we do question 1 dulu. Lelaki itu menghilangkan diri dalam sekelip mata. Okay, do question 1 dulu. A few moments later, that man get lost. The get lost. The man disappeared in blink eyes. Oh, okay, in blink eyes. The man disappeared very fast. Okay, good. The man disappeared himself within a second. Disappeared himself, menghilangkan dirinya sendiri. That man disappeared fastly. Okay, in a blink of an eye. Okay, that guy wasn't here in few seconds. The man disappeared in a blink of an eye. Okay. Suddenly the man disappear. Bagus Fatin. Pandai kau nak tu. Okay, kita tengok jawapan dia. Allah, ada bagi semua pula dah. Okay. Buatlah terus nombor 2 dengan nombor 3. Okay, keputusan ujian saya menghampakan. Kami perlukan kemudahan asas di kawasan perumahan kami. Buat terus. Okay. Just write apa number 2 and then full stop and then write number 3. My result is so disappointed. My exam result was disappointed. My result is so bad. Good lah Fatin ni. Okay, my exam result very worse. Kat mana? Ikhlas kat mana dia punya verb? Ikhlas dah tak ada verb dah kat situ. My exam result is the subject, very worse. Dah objek dia tak ada verb kat situ. My test result were disappointing. My exam result is so disappointed. Result you yang kecewa, bukan ni My result was disappointed. My exam result are disappointed. My exam result was disappointed. Now, bila you buat my exam result was disappointed, maksudnya yang kecewa bukan you. Yang kecewa, result you tu yang kecewa. You relax je. Okay? My exam is so bad. Good, Atin. My exam result, the result. My result is so bad. Okay, number 3. Question 3. Kami perlukan kemudahan asas di kawasan perumahan kami. Sudah, kemudahan asas apa? So kat sini mungkin you akan terpaksa guna kemudahan asas dengan kawasan perumahan. Okay, number 3. We need help at our neighborhood. Help. Perlukan bantuan. Apa jenis bantuan tu tak jelas lagi tu Aina. We just help je, tak cukup. Sebab kita nak kata kat sini kemudahan asas. Okay, we need basic convenience in our residential area. Basic facilities in my area. Okay, good Shakira. Okay, we need basic facilities in our neighborhood. Okay, good Razik. Okay. Area house, my housing area. Kan bukan area house. Okay. We need basic items in our area. Okay. Alright, good. Okay. Basic thing. Mudah je. Basic thing je. In our area. Okay, kita tengok jawapan dia. So, lelaki itu menghilangkan diri dalam sekelip mata. That man disappeared in the blink of an eye. So the correct use is in the blink of an eye. Okay. So kalau kata you tak tahu that man disappeared in the blink of an eye, you tak tahu the blink in the eye. So kita boleh juga kona, that man was here just now, but suddenly he disappeared. Tadi ada, tiba-tiba je dah tak ada. So tu kona lah tu. Okay. He was here just now, but suddenly he disappeared. Tu yang I suka tu tadi, siapa tu guna tadi tu. Mana? Ni pun the man disappeared in just 1 second. Tu lagi ni lah. The man disappeared very fast. Okay, so kita boleh kata tadi dia ada, lepas tu dia tak ada, dah hilang. So he was here just now, but then he disappeared very fast. He was here, but he disappeared in just 1 second. Okay, good. Keputusan ujian saya menghampakan. Sepatutnya my test result was disappointing. Okay, alright. So bukannya my test result, my exam result was disappointed. Kalau you kata was disappointed, maknanya yang kecewa tu result you kecewa. Dia rasa kecewa dengan result, dengan diri dia sendiri. Result tu kecewa dengan diri dia sendiri. Tapi result tu mengecewakan you. So the test result or the exam result was disappointing. Okay, penggunaan yang lebih tepat. Ataupun you tak tahu menghampakan. Kita boleh kona dengan okay, my exam result was very bad. I am very disappointed. Apa boleh. Remember, when you don't know, kita nak kona tadi, same idea, we can use 2 to 3 sentences to explain. Okay, I'm very sad with my exam result. Pun boleh. Okay, yang penting maksud sama. Okay, next kita tengok question 3. We need basic facilities in our neighborhood. Okay, so kawasan perumahan, neighborhood. Kemudahan asas, basic facilities. So anda kata you tak tahu basic facilities. Kan? Itu yang keluar tadi apa tu, basic item lah. Help kan? Okay. So apa kemudahan asas? So you can explain this kemudahan asas. Apa kemudahan asas yang perlu ada dekat kawasan perumahan? Public toilet, playground, contohnya. Okay, so you can explain lah. We need public toilet and playground for our neighborhood. Tak ada masalah. Sebab apa? Public toilet and playground menunjukkan kepada kemudahan asas. Kenapa lagi? Bus stop. Okay, so you can list all the kemudahan asas. Okay, because this list yang akan explain apa itu kemudahan asas. Okay, jelas? Okay. But it somehow it shows that you understand lah basic facilities tu. Baguslah. Okay, next kita try pula next. Kita terus buat nombor 4, 5 dengan 6. Okay. Tu number 4, 5, 6. Letak terus sebelah-sebelah. Number 4 apa? Number 5 apa? Number 6 apa? Supaya kita nanti tak turun ni. Okay, do that. Buat terus ni 4, 5, 6 tu sebelah-sebelah senang. Macam ikhlas, pandai ikhlas. Pandai Dayang. So that old lady is very greedy. I feel unpleasant when I think about my friend. Sally committed to do his science project. Sally worked hard to settle the science project. My heart is restless remembering the fate of my friend. Wow, Dayang. Dayang, Google ke apa ni Dayang? Dayang? Google ke buat sendiri Dayang?
Yes, teacher.
Google ke buat sendiri?
Google sikit.
Kenapa Google? Apa guna Kona kalau you Google? Okay. Don't be afraid. Okay. Sebab itulah kita buat Kona ni. Sebab apa? During exam, can you Google people? Can you Google?
No.
During exam,
No.
what you can do, you cannot Google, you can Kona. Itulah tujuan kita belajar Kona ni. Macam mana nak buat jawapan dalam exam, because I know your level. I know. Okay. Tiba you kata restless remembering the fate of my friend tu memang sesuatu lah. Use, kan tadi kita dah kata Kona ni tadi, we use the existing vocab. Apa vocab yang you ada, itu yang you guna. Sebab bila dalam exam ni dah tak ada masa dah nak cari-cari perkataan baru dah. So macam tu Dayang, dah defeat the purpose lah. Buat apa you Google? Just sekadar you nak dapatkan jawapan yang paling tepat. Tak, I nak tengok kat sini mana kemahiran you menulis. Kona tadi, kita gunakan Kona tadi. Okay. My heart was worried about my friend. Sally was struggling to complete the project. Okay, kat sini Fatin, struggling ni maksudnya bersusah payah, yang macam yalah nak siapkan tu tapi macam dia struggle, tapi bertungkus lumus tak semestinya struggle kan. Okay, tak apa, boleh. I feel sorry with my friend. Sally worked hard to complete her task. The old woman was very stingy. The old lady is not generous. My heart felt anxious when I'm thinking. Apa sama ni? Aisyah Razi ni buat ayat sendiri ke ni? My heart felt anxious ni. Aisyah Razi buat sendiri ke?
Sendiri.
Anxious ni, you know the word anxious
No tipu-tipu.
Okay, kita tengok jawapan dia. I tak bagi jawapan. So perempuan tu itu sangat kedekut. The old woman is very stingy ataupun past tense. The old woman was very stingy. Kedekut. Tapi kalau you tak tahu perkataan kedekut, macam mana you nak buat? Let's say kita tak tahu perkataan kedekut.
Greedy, tamak.
Tamak lain. Kedekut dengan tamak lain. So selalu kalau yang kedekut ni maksudnya apa?
Not buy anything.
Situasi dia adalah orang yang kedekut ni selalu jahat. Orang yang kedekut ni selalunya orang yang banyak duit, betul tak? Kalau yang susah, dia nak kedekut apa ni, dia tak ada benda. So yang kaya ni yang kedekut kan. Okay, so macam mana kita nak buat?
Rich woman.
The old woman was very rich. Ya, perempuan tu itu sangat kaya. But she doesn't like to spend her money. Dia tak suka belanjakan duit dia. She doesn't like to spend her money. she did not give me some of her money. Contohnya. So kita create kalau that situation tu yang katanya kona tadi. Okay, when you don't know one word, you don't know the word kedekut in English. Okay, so you kona using the same idea, but maybe you need to explain in 2 or 3 sentences. So tadi kita dah explain dalam 2 ayat. That woman is the old woman was very rich, but she didn't like to spend her money. So 2 ayat. So bila dia kaya tapi dia tak suka belanjakan duit, maksudnya dia kedekut. Tu contoh dia. Okay. So next, number 5. So sebab kat sini tengok korang ni majority, you macam takut tau, takut nak cuba kona. You nak terus bagi jawapan yang tepat. Sedangkan tadi kita dah terangkan, okay, kita nak menggunakan kona. Okay, hati saya gelisah mengenangkan nasib rakan saya. Okay, so patutnya, okay, tadilah, my heart was restless lah, my heart was anxious lah. So you boleh guna, okay, I could not stop thinking about my friend. Ataupun you boleh create lah situasi. Apa yang berlaku, kawan you ditimpa musibah contohnya. Okay, so menyebabkan you tak tenang duduk mengingatkan kawan you. Okay, so my friend was involved in an accident yesterday. I could not sleep thinking about her. Okay, tu maksud dia, maksud yang sama. Sebab apa, kita dah ceritakan lebih detail. Okay, apa nasib rakan you, you tak tahu nasib apa, you don't know the word fate contohnya. So kita terangkan terus apa nasib kawan you. Dia kemalangan semalam. So tak bolehlah nak tidur mengenangkan kawan you malam tadi. So maksudnya gelisah lah tu. Sally bertungkus lumus menyiapkan projek sains itu. Sally work hard to complete the science project. Itu yang paling tepat lah. Tapi kalau you tak tahu perkataan bertungkus lumus, so bila you nak siapkan sesuatu bertungkus lumus, nak siapkan sesuatu, apa yang you buat sampai, apa yang you buat?
Struggle.
You struggle. You tak tidur lah, betul tak? Katakan contoh lah kita punya projek hari tu. Hari ni I bagi, esok you kena siapkan dah. You tak tidur malam tu nak siapkan. So, Sally had to complete Sally did not sleep last night. She had to complete the science project. Pun boleh. So maknanya bila sampai tak tidur malam tu nak menyiapkan kerja, bertungkus lumus lah tu. So that is how we do this. That's how we kona when we don't know the words, when we don't know the exact vocab for that particular word in Malay. Okay. So tujuan tadi kita guna kona tu tadi. When you don't know, when you don't have the vocab. So buat apa you Google sekarang ni? Kalau kita nak guna kona sekarang ni, I ajar you macam mana nak menulis dalam keadaan situasi you dekat exam hall. Bukannya you kat rumah. Sekarang ni you kat rumah memanglah you boleh Google. Tapi katakanlah you kat sekolah, you dekat exam hall, you nak Google apa? Okay, so try not to Google after this. Try to use the existing vocab. Sebabnya sepatutnya sebelum ni you patut membaca, tambahkan vocab you. Kan, supaya lagi banyaklah variety. Bukannya bila dah nak exam tu baru you nak Google. No. Sekarang ni you boleh nak cari tambah lagi you punya perkataan. So this is what happen in the exam. Bila dalam situasi exam, you tak ada medium, you tak ada dictionary, you tak ada Google. So you need to rely on what you have in your brain. The existing vocab that you have, itulah kita guna kona. Okay, jelas?
Jelas.
Dah. So that is kona. Okay, now kona ni more on sentence level dalam pembinaan ayat. Jadi macam mana kita nak tulis karangan? One full essay. Kita nak tulis karangan macam mana? Kan? Okay, so kita kena guna 6 tools. Tools ni apa tools?
Alatan.
Tools ni alat, bahan. Okay, so ada 6 perkara, 6 benda. Apa 6 tu? Okay, so again, you're stuck no idea what to write about in your essay. So apa benda kita nak tulis? Number one, we write about anything relevant. Kalau kita tengok tadi tajuk apa dekat bahagian content tadi, relevant to the task. Berkaitan dengan tajuk, berkaitan dengan soalan. So you write anything that is relevant to the topic. That is tool number one. Number two, you use your creativity and logic. Selagi mana benda tu logic, acceptable. Okay. Tool number three, write about fictitious characters, places, events or ideas. Ni kalau kita buat story lah. Story, sometimes kalau deskriptif tu pun boleh je. Watak-watak rekaan, tempat-tempat rekaan, peristiwa rekaan dan idea rekaan. Maksudnya, you janganlah sampai macam rigid sangat. Okay, contoh kalau part tu soalan kata ke dalam kelas berbincang tentang how you spend the money. Padahal dalam situasi yang sebenar tak ada pun teacher tanya korang how do you normally spend your money on? Okay, tak ada pun teacher tanya kan. But then you can create it. Okay, siapa lagi watak-watak yang terlibat? Suka hati you lah nak letak tiba-tiba dalam kelas you ada Lisa Sulihani ke apa ke kan? So that is what it meant by write about fictitious characters, places, events, ideas, rekaan. But again, kita rely balik kepada tadi number two, logic. Yang rekaan ni tadi, your creativity. Okay, dapat number one, number two, number three ni dapat? Okay, dapat. Kita tinggal lagi lebih kurang 17 minit ni. Okay, we move on. Develop idea 1 before idea 2. Ni masalah tadi dalam you punya bahagian O, organization. How you organize your idea. So in your paragraph, kembangkan betul-betul idea yang satu tu dulu. Jangan terus nak jump. Develop betul-betul idea 1. Lepas tu baru we go to the next paragraph, we develop the idea 2. The second idea. Maknanya, be detailed in the first idea tu, satu perenggan kepada satu perenggan. Okay, ni semua dah masuk pergi kepada organisation lah ni. Okay, number 5, when you start, you can repeat the ideas or the verbs or the nouns. Boleh ulang. Okay, contohnya apa maksudnya ulang-ulang idea, ulang verb atau noun ni? She bought some souvenirs for her family. Itu idea number 1. Dia beli souvenir, idea number 1. She bought. Now kita ulang verb. Ulang balik. Tapi kita terangkan apa souvenir tu. Dia beli souvenir dia, t-shirt for the brother, chocolate for the sister. So she bought some souvenirs for her family, she bought t-shirt for her brother, she bought chocolate for her sister. So kita ni yang tadi kita nak develop idea tadi, kita nak be detailed tadi, kita nak panjangkan ayat kita macam mana tadi by repeating the ideas or by repeating the verbs atau by repeating the nouns. Okay, and tool number 6, give 3 to 6 examples. Kat sini lah korang selalu bagi contohnya selalu okay. Bagi contoh dia satu je. Lepas tu and many more. Actually and many more tu tak nak, tak sedap. Give 3 to 6 examples. Paling sikit 3, paling banyak 6. Contohnya, they had lunch at the food court. Okay, diorang makan tengah hari dekat food court. So Jay and Kim ate burger, pizza, chicken rice, chicken chop and ice cream. Banyak no kan, mantap lapar betul. Okay, so you give what are the food that they ate. Apa makanan yang diorang makan? Burger, pizza, chicken rice, chicken chop, ice cream. List everything. You give the example. This is how you extend your essays. Okay, nama pun macam kalau part 3 tu extended essay. Okay, nak panjang-panjang. Okay, dapat ni? Dapat Okay, dapat. I give you example. Example. Okay, soalan ask you to write about your best friend. You have to write about your best friend. And what are the things that you like to do with your friend? So kat sini, my best friend was very rich. Ni rekaan ni. So again menjawab soalan relevant to the question. Cerita pasal kawan yang kaya. Okay. His father had 20 cars and a helicopter. 20 kereta, sebiji helikopter. So ini rekaan, betul? So number 3. Is it logic?
Ya.
Yeah.
Tak logic, Tim? Logic tak?
Logik.
Logik. Dah kata kaya
Logik,
kan?
logik.
Dah kata kaya. Dia mungkinlah ada 20 kancil sekalipun kan? Okay? Alright. So yang penting kita nak ceritakan kekayaan dia tu, biarlah logik. Janganlah kata dia ada 3 rumah dekat 3 planet. Tu logik tak? Satu dekat bumi, satu kat Maris, satu dekat tak logik lah yang tu kan. Okay. Alright. So my friend went to school in a new BMW. Logik tak? Logik. In real life, you ada ke kawan macam ni? Real life, ada ke kawan macam ni? No. Bapak dia tak ada. Jadi ni rekaan. Kita boleh reka. He brought sebenarnya. He brought 100 ringgit to school every day. Tiap-tiap hari pergi sekolah 100 ringgit. Boleh tak?
Boleh.
Boleh. Kata kaya kan? Anything relevant to the topic as long as it's logic and it is up to your creativity. His father would give him 1,000 every month. Sehari 100, sebulan bapak dia bagi 1,000. Ada?
Ada.
Apalah yang kawan kaya macam tu kan? Okay. So kita akan tengok kat sini. In this first paragraph, the idea is about him going to school. Betul tak? Pasal kekayaan dia dulu lah kan, tentang kekayaan dia dan macam mana dia pergi sekolah. Pergi sekolah naik BMW baru, bawa RM100, belanja bulanan dia RM1,000. Okay? So kita develop the first idea. Kan? And then kita bagi example lagi. Ada example tu 20 cars, a helicopter kan. Okay. Alright, now we move on to the second paragraph. His house was very big. The house had 20 rooms. There was a swimming pool. The swimming pool was behind the house. Now what is the idea in the second paragraph? What is the idea in the second paragraph? Dia cerita pasal apa?
House.
Yes, cerita pasal rumah dia, the house. Okay, talk about the house. Rumah dia macam mana? Besar. Ada 20 bilik. Suka betul dengan angka 20 ni kan? Ada swimming pool. Swimming pool dekat belakang rumah. Okay. Alright. And finally in the third paragraph, my friend and I like to relax ourselves beside the pool. We love swimming in the big pool. We swam on Sunday. So ni in third paragraph cerita pasal apa pula? Aktiviti yang diorang buat. Apa yang diorang selalu buat? Relax dekat pool. They swim in the pool, they swim on Sunday. So kat sini ada repetition of idea. Tool number 5, betul? Dia repeat aktiviti tu pasal pool. Apa yang dia buat? Swim. Lepas tu swim bila? Sunday. Okay? So ini, this is how you use the 6 tools. Okay, ini simple je ni. Dalam 3 paragraph je ni, very simple. Coknya ni, cikai punya. Pendek je. Okay, so ni contoh SPM 2019. Okay, write about the day you first met your best friend, where you were and how you began talking to each other, explain how your friendship has developed since that time. Ini soalan jenis soalan SPM tahun lepas lah. Okay, so let's say kalau kita katakan kepada you punya part 3, story. Pun boleh je, lebih kurang. Betul tak? Okay, sebabnya still dalam part 3 pun memang dia dah bagi dah list yang you kena tulis. Okay, contohnya yang kalau dalam soalan SPM dia bagi tu about a dream come true. Okay, describe about and how the dream is achieved contohnya. So dia ada dah benda-benda yang you kena tulis. So kat sini apa benda yang dia nak? First time meeting your best friend. Masa tu kat mana? Where? How you begin talking to each other and how the friendship develop. Ada 4 perkara. So again, kalau dalam you punya you punya marking assessment tu, you have this 4, you automatic boleh dapat content marks 5. Okay? Jelas. So again, macam mana kita nak gunakan six tools ni tadi. Okay. So tengok, I bagi contoh. One day I went to a night market in Jalan Telaga Biru, rekaan. Tak tahu kat mana Jalan Telaga Biru, kubuh je. I saw many people, I saw many Vietnamese, I also saw some Bangladeshis. So here is the repetition, tool number 5, repetition of ideas. Okay, repetition of the verb saw. Apa yang you nampak? The idea is the people. Tapi you give the explanation, people yang macam mana you nampak. You ada ramai orang, Vietnamese and Bangladeshis. I bought vegetables such as carrot, cabbage, tomato, salad and long beans. So this is tool number 6. Apa tool number 6?
Give
Give 3
three.
or 6 examples.
Give 3 to 6 example. So kat sini just instead of stopping at I bought vegetables sahaja, apa vegetable yang you beli? Carrot, cabbage, tomato, salad, long beans. Ada 5 example kat sini. Okay, but make sure that your example is all in English lah. I also bought some food such as fried chicken, burger, ice cream and cakes. So here is using the tool number 5 and 6. Repetition of idea. Tadi I bought vegetable, now I bought food. And then tool number 6, examples. Fried chicken, burger, ice cream, cake. Okay, so that is paragraph number 1. Actually, explaining about where you work. Okay, alright. Where you work, masa tu dekat night market. Then, I went to buy my favorite ice blended. I love green tea ice blended. I ordered 2 large cups of green tea ice blended. The girl at the store said I had to wait because there were many people. The girl looked like Selena Gomez. I waited for 20 minutes. Then the girl came to me and passed my green tea ice blended. She said, "Sorry, handsome." I paid and smiled. So kat sini, okay, you tengok, kita nak menjawab soalan pula. How you begin talking to each other. Macam mana mula-mula bercakap. Apa yang mula-mula cakap? Bertegur tu mula-mula apa dia? Apa conversation yang pertama mula-mula bercakap? Dia bagi tahu you have to wait. Lagi lepas tu dia cakap pula lagi.
Many people.
Tak, perbualan dia orang. Mana yang melibatkan perbualan? Perbualan kadang kasi mestinya dialog. Contohnya tadi lah. She said, sorry handsome. Apa perasaan you adik kalau orang kata, sorry handsome. Ada awet macam Selena Gomez kata, puji pula, sorry handsome. Apa perasaan?
Speechless.
Apa dia?
Speechless.
Speechless. Happy.
Happy. Perasaan dia perasan kan?
Perasan. Yes.
Okay. So, kat sini dah menjawab the next task. Okay. But how? Tengok kat sini macam mana kita kembangkan paragraf ni. Okay. Kita bagi apa tu? Create lah. Dandan lah you punya favorite ice blended you. Mungkin you tak minat pun ice blended. Green tea pula tu. Mungkin you tak minat tapi sajalah nak jadi lain daripada yang lain kan. So walaupun pasal malam you tak ada kedai tak ada stall jual ice blended. You reka. Ada ke awet muka macam Selena Gomez? You reka. As long as it is relevant to the question, as long as it is logic, it is up to your creativity, you can create a fictitious character. Watak yang rekaan. Inilah muka awet cun macam Selena Gomez. Punyalah sedap ice blended tu yang sama ramai sangat orang beratur sampai kena tunggu 20 minutes. So bila orang dah puji you handsome, apa lagi reaction you pun bayar dengan senyuman. Okay. Nah next. Nak suruh siapa baca siapa lagi umat yang ada ni? Okay lah. Kejap. Usop. Oh, Usop.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Usop tolong baca the next paragraph, Usop.
Alright. Uh, on the next day, I went to Zesco supermarket. My mother asked me to buy eggs, milk, sugar, cooking oil, and shampoo. When I want to buy eggs, I heard, handsome. I look at the person. It was the night market girl. It was the girl who made the best green tea as blended in the world. I smiled at her. He introduced herself first. Her name was Nini.
Okay, thank you. So tadi kan kita just cakap, okay, kat mana you, apa yang you, how you begin talking to each other. So now kita nak masuk kepada how you develop your friendship. Kan? So rekaan lagi Zesco. Ada Zesco? Tak ada. Yang ada
Tak
Zimat
ada.
dan Tosco. Kita suka hati gabung. Okay. So kenapa you pergi Zesco? Sebab mak you suruh beli barang. List. Use the tool number 6. Give examples. Apa benda yang mak suruh beli tadi? Eggs, milk, sugar, cooking oil, shampoo. Listkan benda-benda yang you tahu perkataan di dalam bahasa Inggeris. Alright? So let's say you don't know how to spell shampoo. Cari perkataan lain. You don't know apa minyak masak apa. Kan mulalah kan reka jadi benda lain tak karang kan. Tukar. Cari benda yang you tahu. How to spell in English. So ni, and then you create the situation. When I wanted to buy eggs, masa nak ambil telur tu tiba dengar orang sebut, "Hi handsome." Siapa pula dah panggil dan handsome ni kan? You pun pusing belakang tengok. Awet pasar malam tu. Kan? It was the night market girl. So explain lagi. Girl yang mana? It was the girl who made the best green tea ice blended in the world. Bongak kan?
Oi.
Kemain awet lawa kan, puji pula handsome, mestilah buat apa expression yang paling sedap di dunia. Okay, you pun senyum, dia pun kenalkan diri dia, nama dia Nini. So kalau you macam mana nak develop a friendship kalau you tak tahu nama, betul? So now we create a fictitious character again. We create fictitious places. Okay, like Zesco, lah apalah semua kan. Alright. So next paragraph, Faizah baca, Faizah. Faizah. Oh, Faizah. Faizahnya ada ke tidak ni? Faizah.
Nama dia ada ni.
Ya, saya nampak nama tu, saya panggil. Faizah.
Ya, teacher. Saya pergi toilet.
Pergi toilet. Okey. Baca ni Faizah.
Yep. On the next day, I went to...
The next paragraph.
Oh, after shopping tu, teacher?
Yes.
After shopping, Nini and I went to Secret Cafe. We ordered some foods and drinks. We ordered fish and chips, pasta, chocolate, lava cake, strawberry milkshake, and watermelon juice. We chit-chat for a while. We talked about our families, school, hobbies, favorite movie, and favorite songs. Then we exchanged our personal detail. We exchanged our phone number. We add each other Facebook page and Instagram profile.
Okay. So again, how your friendship develop. Sebab takat satu paragraph, satu perenggan je nak cerita tentang friendship develop ni tak cukup, betul? Okay. So apa yang dia buat lepas dah tegur tu, takkanlah tegur balik je macam mana nak jadi kawan baik kan. So after shopping, Nini and I went to Secret Cafe. Lepak lu, mak kau pun mano lah ni dia nak masak ni kan, tak balik lagi kan. Awet panggil handsome, awet dah kenalkan nama, takkan kita tengok saja, kita lepak dulu. Okay. After shopping, Nini and I went to Secret Cafe. Ada Secret Cafe?
Ada.
Ada ada secret recipe. Kita reka. We ordered some food and drinks. So now we are going to extend it. We ordered fish and chips, pasta, chocolate lava cake, strawberry milkshake and watermelon juice. Oh, banyaknya belanja awek kan. Bayar.
Kaya betul tu.
Tak ada. Kaya. Duit buku tak payah bayar.
Rich man,
Yuran
rich.
ABG pun tak bayar. Kan?
Tunjuk baki mak tadi ni.
Duit baki. Oh, pandai.
Bagi mak dia boleh beli semua Banyak mak dia bagi.
Yuran kecemerlangan pun tak bayar kan lagi kan. Tapi boleh belanja awek.
Dengan dia je.
Right. Okay. So we chit-chatted for a while. So you ceritalah berbual. Berbual pasal apa? Extend lagi. Elaborate more. We talked about our families, schools, hobbies, favorite movies and favorite songs. Ni using tool number. Which tool is this? Tool number? Tool number 6. Okay. Sebab nak kata kawan kan, nak apa ni, sebab nak jadi kawan baik ni mestilah these are the things that you should know, betul tak? Inilah perkara yang you kena tahu pasal kawan you, pasal family, pasal sekolah, pasal hobi, pasal mestilah kena cerita pasal sekolah. Sebab apa? Dia kenal kat pasal malam. Adakah dia orang daripada sekolah yang sama? Mestilah tak. Kalau satu sekolah mesti dia dah pernah nampak kan? Okay. Then we exchange our personal details. Apa yang personal details yang bertukar tu? We exchange our phone numbers. We added each other's Facebook page and Instagram profile. Tu logik dengan zaman sekarang lah, betul? Takat phone number je kan? Mestilah you nak tahu Facebook dia apa, nak request friend kan? Nak follow Instagram lah apa, nak tengok dia punya story hari-hari kan? Okay. So next, siapa nak baca yang next ni Saja nak tengok ni ada yang tidur ke tidak kan? Amir? Amir, Amir? Amir?
Yes, teacher.
Amir tidur ke tadi, Amir?
Tak.
Sendu
Ada,
je
ada.
suara. Ada Okay, next. Baca.
Ada. Sekejap. Teacher gelap.
Gelap.
Tak. Line saya kot.
Alamat lain pula. Okay, kita guna Amir yang ada wifi lah. Amirul?
Yeah.
Okay, bacakan Amirul.
Okay. The following week, I offer to help Nini at the night market. The ice blended store belonged to Nini's father. I helped her after I finished my homework. Nini taught me how to make ice blended. The first ice blended she taught me to make was green tea ice blended. Then she said I could have the ice blended for free. I was so happy.
Again, kita develop lagi kita punya friendship ni macam mana. So pertemuan yang tidak berkesudahan. Okay, so minggu depannya tu pula offer Nini nak tolong kat pasar malam. Mak dia panas, bengkak je kan. Kat rumah bapak lah kau penyegan kan. Ni mana-mana orang kau nak pergi tolong ni kan. Okay, so pun kita reka lagi. The ice blended store belong to the father. So, bila yang pergi tolong? Of course lah after finish homework. Tak siap homework ingat mak kau nak pergi keluar. Kan? So, Nini taught me how to make ice blended. And then kita recap balik. The first dia punya moment perjumpaan kali pertama dengan Nini. Betul? Masa tu apa perjumpaan dia? Dia beli ice blended apa? Green tea.
Green tea.
So, kita throwback kita punya pertemuan kali pertama. So dia pun ajarlah macam mana how to make the green tea ice blended. Dah siap tu ni dia kata, okay, ambil lah free, I belanja. So apa perasaan you?
Suka.
Happy.
Happy. So kan kat sini kita nampak tak macam mana the friendship develop. Daripada pertemuan yang pertama tu just from stranger kan, tak kenal pun, tak tahu nama siapa pun, just simply because she said handsome kan. She said sorry handsome kan. And then develop pula the next day terjumpa pula dekat apa? Dekat mana jumpa?
Night market.
Jumpa night market. Sekejap.
Ke Secret Cafe?
Nazmi.
So, pergi pula Zesco tadi terserempak pula lagi and then time tu dia dah kenalkan diri dia. Daripada Zesco pergi lepak dekat Secret Cafe, exchange bercerita pasal apa diri masing-masing lah apa semua, exchange detail lah apa semua. And then the next following week tu pula tolong pula dekat gerai. So you see dia punya development dia step by step. Itu kita cerita tu, betul tak? And can you imagine the story?
Boleh.
Boleh bayangkan tak you yang jadi watak utama ni?
Boleh.
Tak boleh.
Tak boleh.
Amboi, padahal semua dah berangan dah kan. Banyak kau tak boleh. Okay.
Belum lagi je, belum lagi.
Belum lagi. Amboi. Okay, next. Aku nak baca last. Akilah.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Akilah baca. Read the last paragraph.
From that day, I would always help Nini and her father at the night market. Our friendship also had become closer. We spent our free time together. I would spend my time helping her at the ice blended store. Sometimes she helped me with my homework. She also helped me to buy groceries together. That was how I first met my best friend and how our friendship has developed since that time.
Yes. So jenuh lah kalau kita asyik nak cerita je develop kan. Tak ada berhujung kita punya karangan ni. Okay. So in the final one, in the conclusion, kita conclude kan. Jadi sejak daripada hari itu, hari yang dia pergi tolong buat dekat Ice Blended tu, dia pun akan selalu tolong Nini dengan bapak dia dekat night market. So bila dah selalu tolong tu, their friendship pun become closer, makin rapat. Apa maksud bila friendship makin closer ni? When you spend more time together. When you spend more time together, your friendship become closer. Okay, your friendship become closer because you spend time together. Okay, so macam mana? Explain, give the example, give the explanation, repeat the idea about how you spend the time together. You spend my time helping her at the Ice Blended store, takkan you je tolong. She also helped me with my homework. She also helped me to buy groceries together. Sebab kalau kita tengok daripada tadi cerita dia memang kerja dia beli barang je, betul?
Betul.
Pergi pasar malam pun sebab mak suruh beli barang, beli carrot bagai apa semua. Pergi Zesco pun mak suruh beli barang kan. So memang dia ni runner kat rumah dia lah. So tu Nini pun selalulah teman dia pergi beli barang. So that was dan kita concludekan pergi balik kepada tajuk soalan. That was how I first met my best friend and how our friendship has developed since that time. Ringkas. Mudah difaham tak karangan ni?
Mudah teacher, mudah.
Ada tak menggunakan ayat-ayat bombastik yang korang tak faham? Semua ayat biasa-biasa. Sebab apa ni semua menggunakan kona. You see? Semuanya menggunakan. So this is how you incorporate kona into your writing. 6 tools to help you to write the whole essay. Kona help you to develop your sentence. Okay? Jelas? Hopefully you would be able to write. Kalau part 3 tu, part 3 punya question tu, nak buat story memang senang lah. I would definitely advise you to go for a story. Okay? Ni pun masa pun dah 10.40, kejap lagi pukul 11.30
11.
11. Okay, dah 20 minit je rehat. Okay. So, itu sahajalah. Okay. So, ada soalan tak tentang kona dengan 6 tools?
No.
Ada.
Ada jelas Okay, so nanti I akan bagi you slides untuk yang kona and 6 tool ni, slide for you. Okay, so nanti in our class kita akan practice lah phase 2 in your writing. Okay?
Baik.
Alright,
Boleh.
so if you don't have any question, okay, so we will before we